What are you guys doing?
Talking.
No clue.
What?
Cubics, I still don't have that sword. After countless engrams.
I just got mine yesterday.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, same teams. Cool. Okay, Hazer, so what we're gonna do is, this is a jumping puzzle. Same thing with the crystals. 3 people will be buffed, 3 people will be non-buffed. The buffed and non-buffed team will need to destroy the crystals and move on, right? As we destroy the crystals, the platforms will keep on spawning in, and then we need to jump on those platforms and continue, and we need to go there, where, I mean, that platform, at the very far. Cool?
Yep.
Okay, so how about same teams, right? At the start of last round. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. We need to destroy the crystal inside this buried field. I'm going right. Oh, there's only one. I'm going right.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, Quebec.
Yeah, my pen went down.
Hazer, we need to be here. We need to refresh the buff.
I think somebody pushed you, I don't know who.
Ah, jag gick rakt först. Jag diskuterade för fan.
No, I pushed you, I pushed you.
Oh, really?
I'm going right. I need a non-buffed here. And there as well.
Guardian down.
No, no, no.
Rep.
We're on time.
There.
No, I don't think there's any buffs.
Coach, get it.
Yep, coach.
Guardian down.
Cool, cool, cool.
Guardian down.
Oh shit, we're screwed.
It's fine, there's a checkpoint anyways.
Nice!
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Alright, let's go. I'm going right.
Cool.
Come on, reload. Let's go. We can wait for Will as well. Oh, okay, let's go. Switch now. Shoot. Lol. I'm going left. Nice shot, Will.
One on buff för att be. Oh wait, I was not. Oh, it's on up here.
I'm going left.
Shit.
Guardian down.
Wire crossing. buff above.
Guardian down.
Rip.
Look up,
Um,
Julian.
This one.
Back. Yeah.
Left side. Oh shit, I'm done. Rip. Rip jump. Is there any way? Probably not.
I know.
We got it.
I'll go upstairs with Kivix.
Okay.
I can go dogs.
That means we get fucked over. Well, temper balance. Well, what's that?
Wouldn't you like to?
Do I need the bone? What was that?
And V, are you doing the anarchy thing?
Sure.
Yeah, it works.
Are you good?
I mean, why wouldn't it work? It's not really a glitch.
Yeah, I mean it continuously damages him. We get the anarchy.
So that means we all have to lose our buff, by the way.
Yeah, and use swords with Whirlwind Blade.
Yeah, I'm using swords and Lord of Wolves.
Yep, that works. I'll get anarchy. Probably not.
Quebec, you look like you went to a thrift shop and picked out anything you found.
What?
Nothing. Look at mine.
Was anyone doing Scourge yesterday
Was okay. Oh, cool.
that don't have anarchy?
Hmm? No, I have anarchy, but
No, was anyone doing Scourge yesterday that don't have anarchy and is waiting with us right now?
Okay.
Gulch, you?
I know before. I've got it.
Okay.
yeah, Bill goes as anarchy. I think everyone here has anarchy.
Oh yeah, that's a big fatty. Rip. Okay, so Hazer, what we're gonna do is same thing. We need to split in 3 teams of 2. This side is stairs, because these are stairs, right? These are stairs, so this side is stairs, right?
Yeah.
That side is dogs, because you see those dogs.
Yeah.
And that side is dog. And this side is, can you guess it? Void, right? Because that's void,
Okay.
right? So we're going to be splitting in 3 teams of 2. 2 on stairs, 2 on dogs, 2 on void. And you see these little boys right here? We call them little boys. As soon as we start the encounter, one side will have this little boy. These are deceptions, right? We don't know which is the real one, right? So as soon as we start the encounter, these will disappear and only one side will have this little boy, right? And that side will only have to stall this little boy, right? Just keep stalling him, keep running him around and kill all the ads, right? One side will have the buff, right? That green buff. One side will have that buff, and that side will be killing the buffed ads and non-buffed ads, right? And the other side, the third side, will have nothing at all, right? So what we're gonna do is the side that has this little boy, they're gonna be running this little boy around till the end, right? Their job is the easiest one because they don't have to do anything other than killing the ads. So they just have to roam around and keep this little boy distracted. The side that has the buff, they have to get that buff. One guy needs to get the buff, the other guy will be non-buffed. They're gonna kill all the ads, buffed ads and non-buffed ads, just like we did the last time, right? Now this time what we're gonna do is the buffed team, the side that has the buffed ads, they're going to be transferring their buff to the side that don't have anything at all, right? Because the first time, what I told you is one side will have the little boy, one side will have the buff, and one side will have nothing at all, right? So the buff team will transfer their buff to the team that don't have anything at all, right? So that way, what's going to happen is two sides will have the buff, and those sides will kill all the ads basically, and kill all the ads that are buffed and non-buffed, right? And the third time, what we're going to do is we're going to be gathering up all at a point, like for example here, and we're going to be refreshing, replenishing, and transferring our buffs basically. That's what we're going to do. And after the third time, the damage fills was going to be starting up, right? You get this?
Yep.
Right. So let me just rephrase that. As soon as we start up the encounter, three sides, one of these three sides will have the little boy. They're going to be roaming this little boy around. One side will have the buff. They're going to be getting the buff, killing the ads, buffed ad and non-buffed ads. After the side, the buff is about to end, they're going to be transferring their buff to the side that don't have anything at all, and that side will have a buff as well. And the side that has the buff will have to kill the buffed ads and non-buffed ads. The third time when we're going to be transferring our buff, everybody's going to be coming up here, anywhere basically. You'll get a call, come anywhere basically, and you're going to be getting a buff and not buffed, and then the damage phase is going to be starting up, right? So for the damage phase, what we're going to do is, you see this shield, right? To break this shield, a buffed and a non-buffed person has to melee him at the same time, right? Once we melee him, his shield will break, and then we can actually start up the damage phase, right? But be careful, because if his shield breaks and other people with the buff are near him, their buffs are going to be destroyed as well. You could say that, right? So other people will have to stand back, and the team that will be breaking his shield will be going up and just breaking his shield. And that's how we're going to be damaging. And after the damage phase, we'll start all over again. Cool?
Okay.
You can stay with me in at docks, and then we can actually do this thing. Cool? Okay, so yeah, one more thing. As soon as we start up the encounter, 3 walls are going to be spawning in. You see this here? This is like a passage of some sort. A wall is going to be forming in here, right? And this wall is going to be dividing our team with their team, and our team with the void team as well. So we're going to be trapped inside that wall, and everybody will be on their own sides basically, right? And once we transfer the buff, the wall is going to break down, and then that side will be open to us. So for example, if we have the buff and we transfer the buff over to the void team, their side, their wall is going to break, and then we can actually cross to the void team as well, if wanted, basically. Cool? Everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm going to melee him. Let's go. Okay, so Hazer, look, we got the buff.
We got the guy.
Yep, I got the buff.
We got the little gimmicks. I mean, the
Now, Hazer, we need to transfer our buff to the void team. As soon as I say the word, just come up to me.
Where's the wizard?
Hazer, kill that wizard quick. I can't.
Coach, you get buff.
Do you have special finisher? Come in.
Yeah.
Give me special image.
Alright, transfer void team. Let's go. Hazer, come with me. Shoot. There we go.
Special image, Pivex.
Give me special? What? I have to raise the volume from this guy.
Hazer, this time you're going to be killing the ads, and I'm going to be killing the wizards. Alright. Kill that ogre real quick.
Over Pivex.
Where's the other?
He's about to appear.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I need special ammo.
Oh, they still have to kill there. Switch time, boys!
Yep, coming, let's go, quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Shoot,
I'm
shoot.
gonna show you all punch him except V can get away. Everyone punch him. And hopefully we all lost above. Nice.
Get up!
I think I've been using this sword wrong my whole life before.
Melee, 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 everybody melee!
Yep, milling.
Aww. Everybody back. Yep, yep, back. Hazer, let's go.
I think it's because you lost a buff, V.
I think so, yeah.
Souls will change guys.
Okay, so Hazer, this time they have the buff and our team is the one that's gonna be doing nothing. At the start.
Get with the times, correct? Shit, there it is.
Come on. I'll get the buff.
Okay, who am I going to? Let's go, Kubix. You're done.
Got it.
There's a wizard. Wizard over there. And you have to get him.
Overtime.
Okay, Ogre's down.
Yep, we're done. It's done on our side.
Come on.
Oh wait, no, it's on our side. Yeah. I think. No, it's...
Alright, let's go.
Come on, let's go. He's almost dead anyways.
You're on there.
I'm here, let's go.
Shoot. I don't have an arc fuck.
Yeah, she should be dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Little boy's down. I repeat, little boy's down.
What am I using for this?
Big boys
Do not
there.
start it yet. I need to change my shit completely. Yeah, I'm changing everything. Give me a second. I'm gonna try something new. This might be a complete waste of time. Where is my other... Okay. No. It's 39. This is a good one. Transfer over.
Oh, we're right. I need a weapon for the boss.
I'm gonna use a Xenophage. I think that's okay.
I still have to get them.
Okay, so Hazer, use either Izanagi's Whisper grenade launcher that does very powerful damage. Anything basically
If
that
you
does
have
very good
My
damage.
grenade and a grenade launcher should be the best.
Yeah. Yeah,
Grenade
Whisper.
launcher is
Whispers, Izanagis, grenade launchers, machine guns. We're not gonna be missing that big boy, right? He's that big boy.
Not his eye, that's kind of easy to miss.
Oh,
Oh, it's started.
rip.
I think a lot of us have debuff. Quebec, you have debuff also, don't you?
I can see it right now. No, I don't have it back.
Oh, okay, then that's okay. I don't have any ammo though whatsoever.
I have like a few ammos.
Yeah, I don't have ammo, so let's just swipe.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have to let our crystal blow up.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
Guardian down.
Kill me.
That coffee woke me up.
How come I have 0 damage?
Alright, no, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Wait. I'm on the wrong until 3. 189. Okay.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen is the same thing. We're gonna be splitting it the same team, 2 stairs, 2 void, 2 dogs, right? Now this time, this big boy is gonna come in, right, instead of that little boy. And once the encounter starts, some ads gonna be spawning in. We're gonna kill all the ads. We're gonna kill the ogre, just like the last time. But this time, what's gonna happen is some crystals are gonna be spawning in it, right? The same crystals like in the first run and the second run. The same thing is going to be happening in first. The crystal is going to be spawning in, for example, stairs. The stairs team needs to kill that crystal. Then it's going to be spawning in the dog team. The dog team needs to kill that crystal, and then the void team. So it's basically going to be spawning in clockwise, right? So we're going to be destroying that crystal, because if we don't destroy that crystal and if this crystal disintegrates, it's going to wipe basically, right? So that is the main priority. Always get the crystal first. Everything comes after. Get the crystal first, right? So once we dealt with the crystal, once we deal with the ads, this big boy is going to be spawning in that little boy again, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to melee that little boy, and that's going to destroy his shield. One more thing I forgot to tell you at the start of the encounter, the buff is going to be spawning in between. We're going to be getting the buff as well. Every team will have at least one guy that has the buff, right? So a buffed guy and a non-buffed guy will be on every single team, right? And then they need to actually keep on transferring and refreshing their buffs as well, right? Just like the last time that we did on the first run. Right, and once we destroy the crystal, the crystal is going to be only be destroyed by the buffed and non-buffed guy, and his shield is going to be destroyed by the buffed and non-buffed guy, milling it together, right? And once we destroy his shield, the little boy is going to be standing still. He's going to actually be stunned, and that big guy, that big dude over there, is going to be raising his arm, and then we need to shoot his arm, and it's going to be slamming down at the little boy, right? Understand? It's pretty easy. Let me just rephrase it. We're going to be starting the encounter. Each team will have a buffed guy, non-buffed guy. We're going to be having 3 teams, and we need to destroy the ads, kill the crystals as well, and then this little guy is going to be spawning in. We need to destroy his shield. The big guy will raise his arm. We need to shoot that arm. He's going to be slamming it down and destroying that little guy, right? After all the little guys, there are going to be 3 little guys going to be spawning in on each side, like one on the stairs, one on the dogs, one on the void. After we destroy all of the little guys, he's going to be starting up the damage phase. He's going to be raising both his arms. We need to shoot at the arms and just stun him as well, right? And once we do that, the real Galaran, the real boss, is going to be coming in, because right now this big boy is over here, but as soon as we start the encounter, he'll be on all sides, right? So as soon as we damage him on the last round, he's going to be disappearing and revealing his true location, right? And everybody's going to be centering up on that location and going to be damaging him on that location basically. So let's just say the damage phase starts, we kill him, we damage him, and his true location comes up to the dogs, right? So everybody will be on the dogs to damage him, right? And in the process, we have to keep in mind to destroy the crystals and rotate our buffs as well, right?
Okay.
It's like, it sounds a bit complicated, but it's very easy, you'll see. So let me repeat that again. We're going to be starting up the encounter. Each team will have a buffed guy, non-buffed guy. We're going to be killing up the buffed ads, non-buffed ads, destroying the crystals. Little guy's going to be spawning in. We need to shoot his end so that he can strike down to the little boy, destroy him. And then we need to wait for everybody to get their little boys out. And then he's going to be raising both his arms. We need to shoot his arms, then his face. And then once we shoot his face, he's going to be disappearing from our side or from other sides, revealing his true location. And then everybody's going to be gathering up to his location and to do the damage phase. Hopefully, we run into a glitch, because that's the glitch where actually he gets stunned for an infinite amount of time, and we keep on damaging him. That's the glitch. It happens randomly. So hopefully we run into that. But if not, let's just see. So that's the part, a summarized part, basically. So I'll just take the buff. You can actually go to the void, dogs, and then we can start it up.
Okay. So, wait, Will, are you getting the buff? I guess yes. Well, I think it might be AFK, don't start yet. I think it's AFK.
Yeah.
Don't start it.
Oh, he's back.
Well, are you getting the buff or not?
No coaches.
Oh. Well, why are you here?
Because you pushed me there.
No, I didn't. Okay, I did.
Ready?
How do you know I pushed you?
So I can still see my screen. I shouldn't have my headset on because I was watching a video.
Or no video?
Hazer, you can
No,
stand
it's video
here.
about
Yeah,
Aston
you can come
Martin
here and stand here. This is a
fucking
very good spot.
wankers.
He's not gonna be doing anything about it. So crystal, Hazel, let's go. Crystal. There we go. Hazer, get that up. Yep.
Switch.
Let's switch. Hazer.
Look, keep
Hazer, whenever we're switching, we're gonna be using this orb right here, okay? Every time. Shoot this orb.
What do you say? Hurry up in Italian, Quebec.
There we go.
How do you say?
Hurry up in Italian.
Okay.
Huh? Molto provicio.
No, that means very happy.
Happy.
No, you said hurry up.
Here, Quebec. Obrigate.
I got the ogre,
Play one
You get there.
and
Fuck.
Alex have like...
Someone buff well.
No, buff coach.
I got the buff.
Is there-
Dog needs buff.
Yeah, that's fuckful as well.
No, Hazer, get back. Dog needs buff, quick.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Okay, yeah.
Come to it.
Dog needs buff. Anybody?
There you go.
Thank you. Hazer, crystal.
Quebec.
Yeah.
There we go.
Should I punch him?
No, I've been running around in half an hour with two.
Someone buff Void.
Wait.
Go. Fuck no.
Hazer, get this over. Quick.
I'm trying to buff you. Wait 1 second, buffing you. Good. Okay, wait, Quebec, let's punch a guy in the middle, up here.
Yeah. Yeah, kill this one.
Wait, let me get him up here. I'll go get the buff. You shoot the hand. Can somebody get the buff?
Hazer, let's switch.
Punch him.
There you go.
Shoot.
Crystal, Quebec.
Hazer, the little boy's gonna be spawning in. Let's melee now. Melee him. There we go.
Did you say 30 or 30?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Oh fuck.
If it's not below 12.
I need
I don't want
a buffed guy over here.
I'm here.
And get Hazer as well.
Already here.
Crosshair, can you give me buff? Dog needs buff.
Okay, one second.
Hands. Hazer, shoot the hands. Shoot the right one, Hazer. Shoot his face.
Somebody has Crystal.
As well, here. Oh.
It's at dogs. Hazer, let's switch.
Quebec, let's switch 15.
I'm behind.
Alright, let's go.
The damage is going to be over here.
Hazer, shoot his right hand.
Okay.
Now. Damage his face. I think it's glitched up. It's glitched, I think. Oh yeah, it's glitched. Oh, maybe not. Shoot his hands again.
Guardian down.
Someone blessed kill the fucking knight!
There's a knight here?
Yes!
You can use a finisher.
Run back. Where's he gone? There you go.
Yeah, it's back.
Welcome
Uh,
to Switch.
Hazer, let's
I
switch.
think we don't have any more reses, so whoever...
I got one. Oh yeah, alright.
So we try not to die this time, anyone... Daylight. No, Quebec's gonna take care of that knight.
Come on. Hazer, you can stand over here. That is a very good spot.
Crystal. Tell me when you need to switch. There are knights down there, Quebec.
Yeah, it's 5 to 6 seconds.
Yes, switch.
Hazer, kill these heads and let's switch. Let's switch now.
I'll get him. Just switch.
Hazer, we got a crystal. Let's go. Get the crystal. Crystal first. Hazer, do keep an eye on the timer.
Let's punch right now, Quebec. Punch right now.
Once the timer goes to 20 seconds, let me know. Then we switch, okay? 20 seconds.
Quickly, I need buff quickly because I'm about to get crystal. Buff and croissant, please. Croissant.
There you go. I've got it.
Okay.
Hazer, let's melee. The little boy's here.
We're about to get the crystal in the perfect timing. Holy shit. So switch anyway, Quebec. Wait, no. Yeah, do.
I'll get the buff. Dog needs buff.
Quebec's giving buff.
Thank you.
It's a dog.
Crystal.
There's a lot of exploding guys at Kington. Shit, I got all my heavy ammo back. Yep.
35 seconds.
Switch them, I guess. Just in case we have
Run
hands.
out though. Yeah, still be.
We have crystal next, Quebec, just in case we get the cancel.
Yeah.
Be ready for crystal in case before hands.
Okay. Shoot hands.
Hazer, let's switch.
Buff go, someone.
Where are you? I'll do it here.
Yep.
Crystal, Quebec. Watch out, exploding guys, I can see them.
Hands. Hazer, you get the right one.
I'll
I
shoot the
got the
left
left one.
hand.
Oh, you are?
It's on.
Damages are now upstairs.
Okay, let's Hazer, crystal, and then switch.
Oh yeah, let's switch quickly, Quebec.
Switch. Let's go.
Quebec, switch.
And you got buff. You got fucking nade at the floor. Nice again.
Fuck, I need to reswitch. Does anyone have a buff?
I got him. Give me that Rava,
I
please.
never die by the crown. Let me die by the crown.
Guardian down.
Shit, Hazard died.
Ow.
I'm stuck in the crown though, what the fuck?
No, you're not. They can't just like vault it over me. So unlucky.
I got it! Fuck yeah!
What happened?
I got the Rava.
Got to Rava.
Yeah, finally! I shit you not. Fucking it!
Mic off.
You got no exotic again, Hazard?
No.
Oh, man. We had someone who had to do 50 Scourge of the Path before he got Anarchy. If that's any comfort for you.
Not near bad, because I think I got me in my last one.
But I mean, it's not, I think they improved it now, Hazard, so now I
My
think you have a
God.
higher chance of getting it, so you might not have to do it 50 times.
And you only
Yeah.
have 3 months to get it.
Even though this is a useless SMG, but still.
They might buff it one day.
Split click.
There was a guy on Reddit who had done, I think, Scourge like 100 and something times.
Took me 90, took me 10 times to get me.
I think this is my 30th run. I think so. And I'm gonna use it in strikes, just cause.
It's still not that bad SMG. I use it a real situational, but it's I have the ornament and it makes it really look cooler.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the ornament I have actually makes it look cool. Where's my turbo? Okay, look, wait, I'll put it on. Look at the ornament. That's the ornament on the turbo.
What's the one? Let me see. This one here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so it looks like a normal weapon.
Yeah, it makes it look better than Rusty thingy, which I don't like.
It looks like any SMG now. I think I have my inventory full of vanguards. Because it's mad.
I didn't get anything for any of this. Street lights, street lights.
Oh, I should definitely like rank up to rank 22 before doing the engrams. It unlocks the other loot. How do I get like a whole level of X? What can I do?
The what?
What's the fastest way to get a whole level of experience?
Like season pass?
Yeah.
I've been doing moon bounties, so other than that, I don't really know.
Maybe a solution.
The moon bounty, I just get moon bounties and I go to Taurus Harbor, and at the beginning of that lost sector, there's like 50 enemies, so you just go back and forth through, and then there's like a whole bunch of them. I usually get like 6 done in 4 minutes or something or less, and then I just keep on repeating that. It's not really fun though, so I don't always do it. I was just trying to get to 40, because I'm 37. What rank are you on the season pass?
31. I mean, the only like important steps are the sword and then the improved arsenal focusing and the other one, which is at level
Oh, nice.
72.
I mostly just want the shader Horizons Beyond. I really like it.
Which shader?
It's at level 40.
For it. Let me see. Uh-huh.
I kind of like it.
It's loading the model. Yeah, it's not bad.
But I mostly want to go higher in my gear so I can farm the prophecy for the armor.
Shipment back to Fenchurch.
Underway.
Found the
Cheers, you're
property.
up.
Oh, the dungeon you mean? Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm gonna head off.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
take care.
Cheers for
Yeah.
your help.
I'm gonna go back up to Fisher Corner.
Yep, sure. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See ya.
See ya. YOLO!